Keith Thurman was at the Errol Spence Crawford fight. He got into a verbal spat with the fam in the camp of Jaron Boots Ennis. And they pretty much saying that Thurman is scared to fight him and all this other stuff. And Keith Thurman being the character he is, very entertaining. Keith Thurman is always one of my favorite fighters, dude. He's very vocal. He knows his stuff. As much as everybody clown Keith Thurman about, bruh, you ducked and you're not fighting enough. No denying, bro. He's still a great fighter. He's an excellent fighter. He only got one loss. He just ain't been active, you know what I'm saying? But you can't take that away from Thurman, man. He's a dog in the ring when he want to be, bro. Great mover, good punching power. And you gotta ask yourself too, man. He didn't. Errol Spence, they claim he wanted to fight him back then, and they say Thurman was ducking. But I'm starting to really think, man, I don't even think Errol Spence would have got past Keith Thurman, man. I'm keeping it all the way a buck. I don't know. He probably could have stopped him with some body shots, but come on, man. Keith Thurman was just that good. And all the dudes that people say that Bud couldn't beat, Bud was having issues with, that was nobodies. Thurman is significantly probably a higher caliber fighter than those dudes. So, but Thurman was pretty much saying, look, I'm here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. They disrespected him, man. And he's a former champion, bro. Now, let me say this, man. Jaron Ennis is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, man. But yeah, that would be a good fight. But these dudes, they supposed to have confidence in their boy, but they was putting all kind of confidence in. And now even with Errol losing, they'll say, Boots would have got Errol Spence. And a lot of people were saying Boots will get Errol before he'll get Bud. I was saying that, like, Boots will have probably issues with Bud, but he will beat Errol Spence. He probably could beat Spence before he could beat Bud. And especially after seeing what just happened, I say that to be the truth. But Boots fighting Keith Thurman, that's going to be his greatest test. Thurman is seasoned. He can move and he can punch. He's not just a mover that can't punch. He's not just a puncher that can't move. He can do both. So we'll see if, they can line that shit up with Thurman. Bud ain't fighting at 147 no more. If he do and he defend his title against Boots, that would be nice to see. Otherwise, he's not going to fight Terrence Crawford. If Crawford moves up, that's not going to happen. Not while Boots is at 147, it ain't going to happen. So if Bud decides to move up, then Thurman is right there. You got Thurman. That's the only person I really want to see him fight. Is really Thurman is the only worthy opponent for Boots, man. Is Thurman that can really cause him some problems. It will probably be Keith Thurman. That's it. That's currently staying at welterweight. We would love to see it, but the disrespect should not be there, man. I mean, come on. He's a former world champion. Boots hasn't won any belts. There's no need to disrespect the champ like that, man. So let's see what happens. Let's see if they line it up. Will Boots get his ass whooped in there against Keith Thurman, or will he destroy Keith Thurman? Boots is nasty, but we need to see nasty against who, right? That's what we say, against who. When I say who, I mean against a big name, a champion that's up there. I'm not going to ever shit on the dudes he fought, because a lot of those dudes was unbeaten. Just because we didn't hear who they were doesn't mean that these dudes wasn't good, man. And Boots could be going in there making these dudes look subpar. Kind of like the way Crawford made Errol Spence look. Same thing. But I'd like to see it. What y'all thought about that little exchange between Keith Thurman and the family of Boots? Jaron Ennis, man. This is Rebel Like Boxing. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Y'all enjoy your day.